Good afternoon, good evening. We're going to talk today about Zone 2 for beginners. The reason why I'm saying for beginners is because I'm going to make it really simple. It's not going to be science involved. It's just going to be like a really basic understanding of what is a Zone 2 for someone that is just starting to ride the bicycle more competitive. You could be a rider that has been riding your bicycle from point A to B, and now you have a friend or a group that is talking to you about getting more involved in local rides, maybe in a race, and you want to know why Zone 2 is so important. First, let's go and see what I did today, and we're going to continue talking about it, about Zone 2 and why it's so important for any level of riding to have a really good Zone 2 base. Follow me. Okay, we're back and let's talk about Zone 2. The reason why I came with this idea, I was doing my 3 hours of Zone 2 today, and I realized that most of the videos that I have watched about Zone 2 has a lot of science. And if you're a beginner rider, if you're someone that just starting, you may get overwhelmed with all the tech and all the information and everything that you're gonna have about zones. First, what is a Zone 2? Zone 2 is one of your zones that you're gonna get by doing an FTP test. You can get those zones from your heart rate, or you can get it from power. My personal opinion, if you can get a power meter on your bike, if you're thinking in doing a little more competitive and you want to get a power meter and you're available to get one, do it. A power meter will tell you exactly how much power you're able to apply, and it would take you in different zones. What is Zone 2? Zone 2 is your safe zone. It's a zone that you're supposed to hold for a longer period of time without getting destroyed by yourself or by the group that you are. And don't mistake this with a lot of people say, well, Zone 2 is something that you can ride forever. No, you can ride a lot of hours after you create your base. If you are a beginner, don't think that you're going to be able to ride your Zone 2 the first day for 3 hours. Because even if you are an experienced rider, you're going to have good hydration. You're going to have to eat. You're going to have to watch that you're not going away from your Zone 2 too much. And there is a couple of things. For example, you're going with a group of people and they all tell you, it's going to be easy tomorrow. We're going to do Zone 2. It happens to me, and it happens to everyone that is in cycling. My Zone 2 is not the same as yours. My power is not the same. So it could be that my Zone 2 is too low for you, or it could be that it's too hard for you. So even if you're going to be on my wheel or I'm going to be on your wheel, it could be differ from what you need to do, which is creating your base. So one of the things that people get bored in Zone 2 is because the best way to do it is if you go solo. Like right here, I'm going in the back roads on Naples, Florida. For me, it's a little boring. I'm more like a group ride guy instead of training by myself. But this is what I'm doing. I'm doing by my solo 3 hours Zone 2, which at the end you're gonna see I didn't finish by myself because I found someone else in that area. I found my friend Dennis, and we finished together. And at that point, you're gonna see part of the videos that are coming. I lost my Zone 3, and I even told him that's why when you're riding with someone, you have to be very, very strict that if you're doing your Zone 2, that's what you're gonna do. Okay, you get your power meter, you set your power meter in your bike, you do an FTP test. You can do it indoors, you can do it outdoors. There is a bunch of ways that you can do it. Just Google it, go to YouTube and ask how you can get an FTP test and do it. That would tell you what is your zone 2. And we're going to put an example. Your zone 2 is from 150 to 200 watts. If you're going to stay in the lower of your zone 2 at the beginning, do it. Your zone 2, you're supposed to talk. You're supposed to have an enjoyable ride. And then watching how many times you drink and watching how you eat, you can prolong that time longer. So I would recommend you at a beginner, start your zone 2 with a half an hour ride. Ride by yourself, find a road that is pretty comfortable, and do 30 minutes. If those 30 minutes, at the end of those 30 minutes, you accomplish what you need to do, which is your zone 2, and you are in between the range that you're supposed to be, and you are like super strong, perfect. Let's go 45 minutes. You do 45 minutes and still you're pretty strong. You're drinking what you're supposed to. You're eating what you're supposed to. Guys, we are like a car. We need to eat. We need to drink. A lot of people, including myself, I used to be like, nah, I'm good. I don't need it. You need it. You need to fuel back everything that you're losing when you're even in your zone 2. Your zone 2, you're gonna take a lot of you're gonna take a lot of calories. You're gonna take a lot of things out of your body. You need to replace that. And then when you finish, you need to eat. You need to know why is the perfect meal after, before, and in between, and do it. Do it the right way. Some people start doing the exercise. Zone 2 is easy. They start riding. They like it, but they don't do it the way they're supposed to. They create bad habits. If you're new, it's perfect. It's even better than someone that have been doing it the wrong way. If you're new, get more information, do it the right way since the beginning, and that's gonna make you a better cyclist yourself. Okay, let's go to how do you know your zones. Whenever you do an FTP, your computer is gonna tell you what is your zone 2. That's gonna be based on your 20 minutes full effort. Your zone 2 on your heart rate is going to be pretty much the same as your power based on intensity. If you got your power zone 2, when you finish, you're going to see that your heart rate is going to be on zone 2 as well. They go together, but it's better to measure with power than heart rate for sure. Okay, you're riding with friends. Avoid that at the beginning when you're doing your zone 2, or if your friend is willing to sacrifice a ride and going to your zone. My trainer used to tell me, one is a person is training, 2 persons are racing, and you're gonna have that feeling. You're gonna be with your body, and then you're gonna see that your body is putting the handlebar in front of you. You're gonna try to go in front of him, and all of a sudden you're doing zone 3 or 4. Or maybe 5. You guys decide that you need to sprint to a stop sign, see who's the strongest. You're feeling super strong because you have been going in zone 2. You got all the power you need. Boom, you're out of your zone 2. And this is another thing. Zone 2 will help you recover from any other hard effort. Think it this way. You're building something. You need to create a base. That base of that building or house, the foundation of that place, that's your zone 2. So the better that and the most that you train it, the better that you're gonna be for the next or the oncoming training. Sometimes it's boring. Some people like me doesn't like to go solo. I like to go with a group. But create your base. Most of the pro riders at the beginning of the year, after they coming from doing their weight training and everything, they only do zone 2. They go for long hours. They do zone 2. They prepare that base, and then they're starting to put some sprint training, 30-30 trainings and stuff like that. That it would get you a little confused if you're just starting right now. So the best that you can do is zone 2. Let's put on a scenario. You're riding with your friends, you're feeling really strong. All of a sudden, the group attack and goes, and it leaves you behind. When it leaves you behind, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go faster than your zone two until you blow up, or you're gonna just slow down and get your zone two, get your rhythm, and see if you can get them back. Or if not, at least you're gonna finish strong. You're not gonna blow yourself to the point that you're gonna have to like call Uber or something. So your zone two is also your safe zone. I'm gonna stop that comments that I'm doing right now. I want you to watch the video because I found Dennis. I was like um, 2 hours on something in on my zone two, and Dennis is getting his brand new bike. First day for Dennis. Look at that bike. That bike. I'm not gonna spoil anything. He's gonna make a video about the bike, about the weight of the bike, about everything that he has put on the bike. I just want you to. I just gonna put here on the comments Dennis' YouTube channel so you can follow him. He's gonna make that video. If you wanna see how the new, but he doesn't even have the mount at the front yet. He hasn't put it yet. But if you wanna see how the new Trek Madon is looking and it weights and everything, go to his channel and look at the video. Amazing bike. It's the best. I'm not sponsored by Trek, but it's the best of climbing machine with the weight that it has and the aero that it is. I have two bikes. I have an aero bike and I have a climbing bike. He has two in one. First day, he was killing me on the way back after I finished my zone 2 because I did my zone 2 until my 3 hours, and then I did what I'm not supposed to, which was get a little higher on my power just to get back. But that's why I'm saying, if you need to get to your training and you need to create that base, the best way, guys, is solo. Because when you're with someone, that's it. No matter what you do, there's gonna be times where you're not gonna be able to commit. Even though that you're gonna see a little later on here, he's doing, like right now, he's doing a training where he needs to do some ups and downs over his power. He was just passing by me, and I was telling him like, hey, I keep my son too, so at least until I finish my training for the day. So come back when you finish, and that's what he was doing. He was just passing by and then coming back, but you're not gonna be able to do that in a ride. So with a group of people. So let's see, because I got a couple of things here. When you get to your zone 2 and you're training on your zone 2, you already know that a zone 2 is basically your safe zone, the zone that you can get back to it. It's like your house. Like when you are on the street and you're getting tired, you go back to your house. When you are, your zone 2 is your house. Wherever you feel uncomfortable, you're gonna go to your zone 2. So you need to know what is it. It's not just saying, oh, I'm just gonna train zone 2 today. Know your numbers and follow that. Be really strict and do it the right way. Since the beginning of your knowing how the zones works. That way, when you got a couple of months, a couple of years, you're gonna take all the benefits of zone 2. Zone 2 will make you better, faster, stronger. You're gonna enjoy it because it's not gonna be killing you, and you're not gonna be tired for the next exercise or the next day like other zones. So it's really important that you try zone 2 at least twice a week. If you're riding 4 days a week, do 2 or 3 days of zone 2 and then do one hard effort and then recover and do it again. If you're riding more than that, do it too. Just get 2 or 3 days of Zone 2. That will give you your legs a break. They will thank you for that. It will give your body um, a better recovery, and then you go back and do it again and do it again. So right here I'm getting back to Dennis. um, he's waiting for me, so he's in between exercise. He was doing 400 watts for 2 minutes and then coming down to 3 minutes recovery, and then so he's going for his second for another effort right here. And what I was doing was just keeping my son too, while he was just doing what he needs to do. um, this is a little complicated when you are with friends, guys. That's why a lot of people don't follow the Zone 2 the way they're supposed to. But without any science, without any big numbers on it. Right now, you can see in the video, I'm not in Zone 2 anymore. We're flying our way back. But just keep that in mind. New riders, Zone 2 will make you faster, will make you stronger, will make you better. And with time, you're gonna see that where your 150, which was your lower part of your Zone 2, now it's 160 or 170, because your power is going to increase with time. It's not that you're going to get stuck and that's going to be your Zone 2 forever. With time and with training, you're going to get better. Your numbers are going to get higher. So it's going to be a time where your Zone 2 is going to be too high for the new guys or too high for somebody else in the ride, and you're going to be the one that's going to have to either sacrifice or tell the guy, hey, build a zone, build your strength, and build confidence, and then let's ride. It's nothing wrong to ride by yourself in a safe place and do Zone 2. That's the best way to go from riding from point A to B to start riding in groups rides and with people and stuff. Create your foundation. Zone 2 is the best way to go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I didn't put anything crazy on it because I just want you to feel confident with just this like really superficial information about how important is your Zone 2. Drink, eat, don't forget that while you're doing any type of exercise, even Zone 2, because it feels so easy that you are going to be like, oh no, I don't have to. Yes, you do. You have to. Drink and eat. That's part of getting your engine and keeping your engine running, no matter what zone you are. And don't overgo. Don't overdo your zones. Start with something small. Don't worry about if your friend tells you that he's doing 3 hours of Zone 2 and he's okay with that. Start with 30 minutes, then go 45, then go an hour, jump to 1.5. Pretty soon you're gonna be next to your friend for doing 3 hours of Zone 2. So hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and I hope that you guys jump to Dennis' video and see how that trek looks and how much it weighs with everything that he has changed on it, which was not much, but I'm not gonna spoil it. And see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna get ready because I'm going to race tomorrow in Miami, and it's gonna be a road race, 60 miles road race, not even close to Zone 2. That's why I just wake up today whatever time I like, and then I went to ride. I didn't commit to the group or nothing because I need my legs for tomorrow. These little things that I did at the end, it's gonna cost me tomorrow for sure, but it's okay. We can manage that, and you too. Okay guys, thank you very much, and see you soon.